Hi, Jazzy here. So we're going to do we're going to do a collective message, okay? I am in my bedroom. I'm not at my desk, okay? I hope everybody's doing well. I'm in shorts, no. I do want to state, right, for you all, during this time, some of you possibly were going through another dark night of the soul, right? Dark night of the soul where still some unhealed patterns within you. Some of you could have felt like you drowning, like you're in a state of comatose, and this was probably going on for a few days because this happened with me. Like in a state of comatose, like you're just laying there, and it hasn't been easy for you, but you got through it. And what I feel like that the ones that I'm speaking to, you're a real alchemist. And you like to carry the weight until you really alchemize and transmute that energy. And you're realizing that you're it's like this energy of like, I'm impatient, I'm tired of waiting. Some of you want to be with your soul tribe, probably overseas. Some of you want to, really be connected to your ancestors and your spirits. You already are, but you want to now take who you are with these sacred vessels and be with your people. And some of you are feeling very impatient, and it's like you found yourself again. And some of you could be putting yourself in the eyes of others, sharing your messages, your downloads, right? And the ones that I'm talking to, you possibly a chosen one. I don't like to use the term chosen one. I say noble one. But it hasn't been easy lately. And I even have some people in my TikTok community, like when I share videos, like they've reached out to me and they're like, Jazz, like, and it hasn't. Let's see if we got any messages. And I just feel like it's time to center yourself. Even I don't know how I do the things I do, how I don't know how I have time to make videos and do cards, and I don't know how. But they give me the strength. What's going on? I just want to see some quoted messages for you. What's going on with the collective right now? What's going on with their energy? I am unapologetically accepting a life of massive growth and improvement. So during this time, you're probably accepting. What else? What else? In a world full of a lot of people. F the apologies. I am done saying sorry, what I was going to say. For wanting to find myself. I am not sorry for growing. I am not sorry for growing. When we recognize, oh, my anxiety is here, that is actually a victory. Those victories add up as you become more self-aware. So, laying on the floor thoughts. Days when the mind doesn't want to take a break. Try to take some time and feel what your body is trying to tell you. Journal your thoughts out, or just have a convo with yourself and ask, what do I need today? When we recognize, oh yeah. So what I was going to say to you is, hold on, I want to pull another card. Is there anything else? You know what I really want to do? I should record a little bit for, 1 second. I should record a little bit for, let me see. Can I do it right here? Okay. So, basically, what I was trying to say to you is that in this world full of people where it's so much going on. It's so much going on. And like even though this is a quote card, the energy of this card, I am unapologetically accepting a life of massive growth and improvement. And it's like, in a world full of people that still want to remain in the shadows and still want to remain in their shell and don't want to accept the truth, you can begin to feel like an outcast, because here you are, your lid is open, and you're ready for your stars to pour through, to shoot up. And you're accepting of the spiritual journey. You're accepting of who you are. Whether or not people like it or not. That's why this card came out. F the apologies. Ha! Yeah. They said F the apologies. I am done saying sorry for wanting to find myself. I am not sorry for growing. Like, deuces. Like, and you could be someone that's truly laying on the floor thoughts too. It's like days when the mind doesn't want to take a break. Try to take some time and feel what your body is trying to tell you. Journal your thoughts out, or just have a convo with yourself and ask, what do I need today? And you could even be, if you're making content, right? That's probably as well too. But journaling your thoughts definitely help. Painting. And I feel like you could just be an individual that you have gone through a lot. Like, this woman is sitting, look how she's sitting. And she's looking out the window. Some of you have healed through a lot. Like, you're a loner, whoever you are. You truly are a loner. And, you know, they say, like, when you say sorry too much, you know, it's not good. And you're just probably done keeping yourself contained like everybody else. You're done making everybody else comfortable. And if somebody's not willing to accept who you are, bye. Bye. If they don't believe in you, when you believe in yourself, that's okay. And when you coming across people that are also spiritual, you want to, spiritual communities, right? We're going to put in Santeria, right? Any kind of, any spiritual practice, right? Voodoo, everything. All right? Everything. Some of these people, they see you, they know who you are, but a part of them envies you. Okay? And it's like, I've gotten that a lot. Even though I'm an initiate of a legua, you know, I'm a santera. I don't brag about it. Truly don't brag about it. And I'm sharing this on my YouTube because I shared it on my TikTok. And it's like, I've been around many people. And it's like now, and I've had fallouts with a lot of people who did me wrong. And now I truly want to be with people that surround good energy and accept me who I am. And that's not going to try to downplay me, you know, or take from me. And some of you had possibly had to walk away from people, even family, during this time. I am no longer, oh, look at that. When I open this, I am no longer wearing the mask. I am no longer being a different version for everyone else. To make them comfortable, I am who I am. I feel what I feel. Yeah. So the Noble Spirits is talking through these cards right now. These are healing growth cards. They could be mad that you accept yourself as you are. And if they got a problem with that, that's okay. But your mission, your path is different. Don't lose sight. Anything else from this deck? I just want to see any. Medina. Why? Ooh. Close your eyes. Try not to control your mind. Let it go. Jump on a magic carpet ride and follow your thoughts. See what your soul is dying to let surface. Try not to judge what comes up. Because even on the days when why am I here? Some of you probably have in this comatose energy. Why am I even here? Because even on the days you wanted to quit, more than anything, you didn't. You're still here. The universe is showing you how freaking strong you are. You're doing better than you think. So you could be a critic of yourself. You're very hard on yourself. I know I am. Very hard on yourself. Forgive yourself for not knowing better at the time. Forgive yourself for, you know, some of you have gone through a lot. These tears are flowing because I am ready to release the emotion. I will allow them to flow without judgment. You know, the ones that I'm speaking to, it's like I'm speaking to the warriors right now. The ones that have gone through a lot of spiritual warfare. And I know nonsense. I'm talking to the ones, this is exclusive. My reads are exclusive. This is exclusive energy. I am exclusive. I'm talking to the warriors that have been possessed. I'm talking to the ones that have had targets on their back since they came on this earth. I'm talking to the ones that have had heavy contracts. I'm talking to the ones that have had people betray them and try to put them down many times. I'm talking to the ones that possibly you guys drank drugs, you know, had a rough life. And this is all spiritual warfare. I'm talking to the ones that have almost went, like, you know. I'm talking to the ones that always felt like they outcast. Always felt like they not good enough. I'm talking to the ones when they knew inside they knew they was good enough. It's just the people that they were surrounded by made them feel less than. And then when they would show people who they are upright, it would make these people feel uncomfortable. So then you would stoop your light down and then what does that do? That makes you feel like a restraint inside. Then you feel like a purgatory human. Because it's like, yo, I am who I am. And this is not an act. Whether you want to, either you accept me as I am, or keep my name out your mouth. And a lot of these people have played on the true souls. You know, our words is air. This is, you know, even when I speak Sanskrit, certain ancient tongues, this is alchemy coming out from my mouth. So if somebody is talking to you and putting behind your backs and putting you down, that's magic. That's spells. And there's consequences for that shit. And if somebody's trying to say, oh, this person is not no, they're not who they is. They're not. That's them trying to like deny who you are. And what does that do? That puts like a fog over your auric body, because you feel it. Because you feeling these projections that strangers are even projecting at you, even if you're doing something online. You feel the energy. That's what a true spiritualist is. They feel energy. You can look at somebody's screen, the picture, right then and there, and you know who they is. You know who they are. And a lot of us have given people benefits of the doubt. So I'm talking to the ones, we're going to get some tarot messages. I'm talking to the ones that really, like, you guys, there's something, you know, like, this hasn't been easy. Let me just grab this. Hold up. This path hasn't been easy for you. It really hasn't. And didn't matter how many times these people try to kick you when you was down, you still got back up. You know, I want to just see this Zen deck. Any other messages for the collective, for this energy? Change, the World card, the Wheel of Fortune. Medina. Any other messages for the collective? And it's like, sometimes you don't even want to be around people. You just want to be in your own universe, right? Your own world. On your own carpet. In your, you know, you're doing you, and you're just like, you know what? You want to just say like, F it. Like, you know, why are these energies constantly being like this? Let me be me. The same way, you know, people don't know how to be themselves. So when chosen ones are very free-spirited, baby, they think some of, you know, schizophrenic on top of the deck. Some of them probably think like there's, what's going on with them? What's going on with them in this time? Anything else? What's taking place? What has been going on with them? Fighting. Fighting is out here. Fighting. Here you. What else is going on with them? It's like, who even wants to think this way? That why am I even here? Patience, letting go. Letting go. So it's like you're probably letting go of this fight. Innocence. Something with your innocence and childhood. Letting go. Tell me more. What else is taking place for them? What else is taking place for them? Creativity. Intensity. This is gonna start happening now, fast. There's gonna be an intensity with your creativity. So everything, like all this feeling of you feeling not wanted, you not feeling accepted, you not feeling like you can be you, you not feeling like you not recognized for who you are when you are who you are. All this pain, all these projections, all this nasty stuff people have been doing towards the collective, the true ones. Everybody's chosen. But not everybody's good on this earth. I gotta learn I gotta master how I talk. I gotta master how I talk. I gotta master how I talk. Because I gotta change it up. I gotta say, yes, the chosen ones, the noble ones. But when I say collective, I don't even like to say the word collective, because we're not a collection. We're not a collection agency. So I don't even like to say the word collective, because when I hear the word collective, it's like a collection agency. Like someone just says, come and collect bones. And that's not who we are. And I don't even like to use the word chosen one, because everybody uses it. And you know, I've shared this on my TikTok community. I'm like, I don't even like using it. I really always say noble one. And I just feel like people that aren't who they are, like us, They just bitter souls. They don't even have a soul. They just bitter. These are let me just keep it a buck. These are not, some of these people, they not, let me not say anything on here. So letting go, fighting, innocence, creativity. And it's like, for a long time, you know, you got to remember and have the self-awareness. You got to have the self-awareness, because you have to always ask yourself, what is it that I need today? What do I need today? What is it that I need today? What is it that I need to do? What is it? What do I have to take a look at? I'm learning this too. Like, when I get this, like, and I'm very tamed. But lately, during this Mercury retrograde, and people been testing me, it's just like something is rising up, and I'm like, there's still some parts of myself that I need to work through. And it's like, you know, when people are also monitoring you, watching you, projecting onto you, you feel it, and it's like this adrenaline inside of you, because you know you a seer, you feel it in your energy, and then it rises up, that adrenaline, and it's like a sabotaging energy. It's a fighting energy. It's an energy like, I want to eat you. And people keep playing with the ones that I'm speaking to, myself included. And I feel like you guys are done with it. And in a sense, it's like, I ain't gonna deal with your shit, right? I'm not gonna deal with your stuff. But what I will let you know is that, now should I use this? What I will do is let you guys be. I'm gonna let you guys be. It's like an energy of, F it. If this is how you guys want to be, go ahead. Because you're not hurting yourself. You're not hurting me. You're hurting yourself. Hurt people hurt people. And I think this is what this is. Hurt people hurt people. And I think the ones that I'm speaking to, it's like, you probably were the type to hurt other souls. I know I was. Very uncontained. Even with alchemy and magic. Very. And like, if somebody did me wrong, believe me, my mouth, everything, fast to react. Queen of Wands, when I open the deck, a lot of fire. And I feel like during this time, you're realizing, you're looking at yourself, and you're saying to yourself, yo, I've healed so much. Like, these are projections of these other people and these are parts of themselves that they haven't worked through. You don't operate like that. I was really telling myself like this. I'm like, you don't operate like that no more. You have a pure heart. You're not the type to be toxic no more. You're not like that. You've healed. It's been way over a year. And so whoever I'm talking to, this is your situation too. It's like you're being around people that's toxic, and they have a lot of shadow work that they need to do within. And they may see you, they may like your light. Some of these souls don't even realize that they have a jinn inside of them, a spirit inside of them that has jealousy towards you. They don't even realize this. And people will look at you with these, you know, with evil eyes. They talk about evil eyes, right? Yeah. And you don't operate how these people operate. You're not toxic no more. So you're questioning and asking yourself, yo, why am I getting so angry? Why am I getting so angry? Well, just calm down. Calma sumi oya. Calm down. And you're questioning, you're asking, like, why is this happening? Then you come to realization, you're like, yo, hold up. That's them. It's these people on this TikTok. It's these people on any platform. I only have TikTok and YouTube, but for me, it's people, everybody on TikTok. And mind you, I'm not big. I have 6,000 followers, but I have a strong community that really F's with me on a daily basis. And I have my moment, like, yo, I feel like I'm not everybody's therapist. Like, I can't be everybody's therapist. Like, I felt like everything was overwhelming, and I'm like, yo. And there's just a lot going on, and that I need to. Also, I've been wanting to work through. And I didn't like these energies that were projecting. It was too much projections. And we all have a side of us that will come out and defend ourselves. Of course. You think a lion's gonna go out to the wild and not defend themselves? Of course. You think the wolf is not gonna defend themselves? Of course. So all this heavy spiritual warfare hasn't been easy on you guys as well. 6 of Wands. Tell me more what's going on with them. What messages do you have for them? Mikael, Jabriel, Israfil, Azrael. What do you got to say for them? It's like, let people be unapologetically themselves. Why does it irritate somebody that somebody is happy within themselves? Somebody loves doing what they do, loves speaking to the world, loves people, loves to make people smile, loves to sing, loves to dance, loves to utilize their spiritual gifts. Why does it irritate people that a spiritual, free-spirited person who is selected, why does it irritate people for them to just be them? Why? Because they haven't worked on themselves. And we just have to accept them, but not allow them in our vicinity. But we don't even have to accept them. We could just, all right, I see you. I get it. I understand. Now go on your way. But don't project that over here. And you guys, all of us have been quiet for a very long time. A very long time. And that passion of you holding that in has been released, I feel. Yeah. Ace of Swords. It's been released. Because if somebody's going to make you question, if an evil person, all these evil energies that's projecting at you all, right? To make you question, why am I even here? That's death magic. That's death magic. So these people, whatever you're doing as a free-spirited soul, they've been projecting negativity. When people say, oh, what are they doing? Oh, they too much. Oh, they an outcast. Oh, they a little too loud. Oh, they a little crazy. Oh, they a little eccentric. But they always on point, though. Oh, they ain't real. They just putting up an act. And as who we are, we know. We hear what they're saying. Whether they want to accept that shit or not. I don't care. Now, if somebody is unstable and if somebody is taking, I'm talking to the ones that have a clear mind, body, heart, and soul. There's no substances in your body because I don't know about that. Ace of Wands, the top of the deck. What's going on with the collective? What else? What's coming towards them? What do they need to know? What else do they need to know? What messages do you have for them? They have all been trying to silence you. 7 of Pentacles. Silent you. They all have been trying to silence you. Tell me more about the 7 of Pentacles. Tell me more about the 7 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands. So there's victory. Something was moving slow. No. You were moving through this energy. Why am I even here slow? You were questioning yourself for a little while. Why am I even here? Then you've come to realization. F the apologies. I'm done saying sorry for wanting to find myself and to be me. So I'm going to move forward. With this 6 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Tell me more about the 8 of Wands. What else? And you probably were communicating. Victory. Ace of Swords, yeah. When I said communicating. So you went from you being in this gunk energy, the why am I even here, laying on the floor thoughts, to this process of healing, this speed up, right? You letting go. You fighting and clearing out what it is that you need to clear, and you gain it's like you gain clarity. You gain clarity upon why this is even all happening. It's because of who you are. They don't come after empty vessels. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords. Remember that they don't go after anybody that has empty vessels. 2 of Swords. Okay. They don't go after anyone that has empty vessels. What's this 2 of Swords about? The Queen of Swords. I want it to come out. Your truth. You spoke your truth upon something. I know I did. They couldn't handle the heat on my TikTok. Because this is all coming from evil energies from TikTok for me. I don't know about for you guys. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. No, tell me more. Yeah, tell me more about the Two of Swords. And the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Cups. So you had a decision whether you were going to be a Queen of Swords or a Queen of Cups. And you said, nah, I'm taking the Queen of Swords. But I'll add a little bit of the Queen of Cups inside of it. Because that's who I am too. So you're an individual. Queen of Swords energy. Queen of Cups energy. Someone that makes logical decisions. People think you may be impulsive. Nah. When Spirit tells you to go, you go. When they say let it go, release it, you do it. You listen. Oh. Even when it comes to like me posting stuff on TikTok, I listen. If they say, nah, don't post that, I don't. It could be something really good. They say, nah. You listen in all aspects of your life. Okay? But this also, for some of you too, coming up, you not wearing the mask. The Two of Swords, it's like, you like, that's it, F it, I'm not going to wear a mask no more. But for some of you coming up, you have a decision also where you have to be in both of these energies, Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups. Like these particular energies you've embodied very heavily. Tell me more. You've mastered both of these energies. You've mastered both of these energies very heavily. Wow, look at that. The Tower. Because you're transformative. You're transformative. Heavy Scorpio. I have Scorpio in my second house. You're transformative. Tell me more. Or is this the Moon card? Is that the Moon? Hold on. Is that the Moon? Because this doesn't have nothing. This is like you use your... I think that's a Moon card, yeah. Yeah, that's a Moon card. So I'm like, yeah, wait. So illusion, deception, you know. Some of you could be feeling like also too, it's like that fiery energy, that female energy, like when a woman gets their menstrual. Like that's what it felt like for me. I'm like, yo. And with this Moon, you're gonna have to make a decision upon you have done this already, or you have, or you will, where you make a decision upon all this darkness, upon all these illusions. Tell me more about the Moon. This is 4, 5, 6, 7. The Seven of Wands. To fight back. To fight against this. To fight against this. And you guys did. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Judgment. You made a judgment call. You made a judgment call. Yep. You made a judgment call. You blew your trumpet. You let them have it. And there's still more coming. Medina? Tell me more about judgment. That's a five of Wands. You fought. And this is still going on energetically. Still going on energetically. King of Cups. Could have been a King of Cups. Tell me more about this Five of Wands. What do they need to know? What else is happening? Clarify the Five of Wands. What else is happening? The Queen. Oh, so this is the Princess of Cups. The other card. This is the Queen of Cups and the Hermit. So the Five of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Hermit card. What you've done, you got energies. They could be that they have the sign, zodiac sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, doesn't matter, Virgo. But you embody both of these energies, the Queen of Cups and the Hermit. That's a dangerous combo. Because the Hermit can turn dark. Can turn dark. And I'm talking about dark, like, yeah. But they're very well balanced when you balance because of this Queen of Cups energy. So this Five of Pentacles, you got somebody. It could be like an authoritative figure that's up against you. Somebody. Somebody. Tell me more about this. What else do they need to know? Anything else? Something happened last year, I'm hearing. Something happened last year. What else? They lost something to a mother. They lost something to a mother. Which card is this? This is the Magician. Right? This is the Magician? No. But when I said that, the Magician is right here. See? I knew it. I'm like, this is the Magician, but the Magician, I felt the Magician energy. This is the World card. 9 of Cups. There's somebody. You could be somebody. Hold on. Make sure this card is, that's the Sun. The other one. What is this? Then it's the World or Justice. That's the Lover. Wait. The Fool. The Fool card. This is the Fool card. You walked away. And you could be a very eccentric soul, like you did this eccentric. 3 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. Why is the Fool card here? The Queen of Wands. I mean, the Princess of Wands. Yo. It's like some of these energies really wanted to dominate you. Justice. Some of these energies really wanted to dominate you. Okay? That's it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see. Do we have a closing message? Should I do more? What's going to happen? What's going to happen for the collective? Queen of Swords. What's going to happen for them now? On their spiritual journey. What's going to happen? Is everything going to be okay? Ace of Cups, yeah. But to be who you are, you can't show emotions no more. I'm learning that too. I have a lot of love, but I have that part to me. But I said I can't mix pleasure with business. Not even that. I don't do that. But that's saying, like, you can't mix your feelings with business. Like, you can't get close to people. Even though you're trying to help humanity, you can't be their friends. You just got to be who you are from afar, and that's it. And just be a Queen of Swords, whether people like that or not, you know. What's going to happen for them? What's going to happen for them? Yeah, the act of letting go. What's going to happen for them? 6 of Cups. Ace of Swords. Judgment on top of the deck. I pull tarot with energy, guys, okay? They're gonna guess you guys are gonna have, remember I said family too, there's gonna be some clarity upon something from childhood. Page of Wands energy. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. What kind of clear? Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Tell me more about this energy. 4 of Wands, your foundation. Where you were at, where you were working. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups. Your home life. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups.
Hi, you playing with a toy?
The 4 of Pentacles. Something you were holding on to financially, probably. Or somebody was making you hold on to it for some of you. With this 4 of Pentacles. Or an energy. You know. But what's going to happen is you're going to receive this clarity. 4 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. Some of you are going to have to walk away from a home. Leave a childhood home. Leave your where you grew up. Shoot, I know that's for me too. I've been wanting to. Because Four of Pentacles is holding on, is a holding on energy. Six of Cups gives childhood energy, where, you know, friends, family too. It's not about just love. It's, and then you got the Four of Wands, which is marriage, which is happy marriage and victory in a home life. So this could be happening for you guys. That's what's coming. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Four of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. And when you like let go, this Ten of Pentacle energy. Tell me more about the Four of Wands. Tell me more about the Four of Wands. Page of Wands. You little girl, you're so cute. Medina's playing with her toy. The Page of Wands. So, with that, it's like, let me put my phone to charge. With that, it's like,
I don't know who you figured.
hold on, let me put my phone to charge. My friend commented on my video, she's like, what are we eating? She said, what are we eating? I was eating oatmeal in this venting video. I love Evita. So Temperance. Page of Wands. Alright, hold on. Four of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles. There's something you're gonna have to, something's inspiring you with this Page of Wands energy. This is just a newness. Where'd you go, Medina? And I think it all has to do with this Ten of Pentacles. And this could be energetically. You having greatness. Tell me more about this Page of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Something been slow. Now tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles. What is this? What is this all pertaining to? Okay, what is this all pertaining to? Saturn and Taurus. What is this all pertaining to? Tell me. Nine of Swords, a conflict. So there's a conflict in between you letting go and going forward and stop being in your head about things and get out of this conflict so that you have the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the collective in conflict? And take this how it resonates. It could be anything. Maybe you're trying to build something. What is this? What else do they need to know? The King of Wands. Ace of Cups. This could be a King of Wands wanting to offer you love. This is like an energy. Remember what I said, the four of Wands, the foundation, right? Oh God, don't get me started, because somebody actually I met in the neighborhood over here. Beautiful man, Turkish. Beautiful, within and out. And I don't know, man. And who knows, and other people, and I'm just like, so this is making me think of that too. And he a fire sign. Yeah. So for some of you, you're dealing with a fire sign, a King of Wands that has an Ace of Cups for you. Remember, you got to let go. You've been slowly letting go of childhood trauma, childhood beliefs, childhood things, because you want to feel fulfilled. You know, the Ace of Cups is all about feeling fulfilled in your life, okay? Spiritually and non-spiritually. Tell me more about this King of Wands. What is this? Tell me more about this King of Wands. Two of Wands. Princess of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. They want to work with you. You must be younger than them. The Two of Wands is giving me like somebody that has power. This King of Wands has power. You could be a leader, a spiritual leader, or a boss in the industry of some sort. Doesn't matter. Someone that has passion for life. Tell me more about this Two of Wands. Tell me more about this Two of Wands. Tell me more about the Two of Wands. Six of Wands and Ten of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Victory. So there's going to be victory upon things that have been slow for you. You setting yourself free and telling yourself, why am I even here? You're done wearing a mask. You recognize who you are. You want more. You want more. You want more. And some of you could be stuck in a rut financially. We all have our issues. Like, for instance, me, I'll share. Like, I got injured in 2022. 2023, the end of 2023, I split with my boyfriend that I got this apartment with. And the rent is expensive, right? I had a very good job, union job, pay, right? Made good figure. Credit score was amazing. Everything. 800 credit score above. When I got injured and I had to have ankle surgery, I have a meniscus tear in my left knee, a tear in my hip and my lower back, all this stuff. And I was on comp, right? My life started to fall apart when I got injured because I could no longer do what I was doing, right? And it took from my dad to pass away to step out of all this depression. I went through a lot. But not working and not, yes, I would receive disability, like pay, from the, the system, whatever. What's this here? The Eight of Cups. Oh, the Eight of Cups, you're going somewhere. Look at that. But still, and having to pay rent, handle bills all on my own by myself. It was hard. It's hard. And then my credit cards that I owed money on because the person that I was with he wasn't a breadwinner. I was the breadwinner. And I had, when I injured myself, I had to use my Discovery card. I had to use this one. I had to use that one. I had to use this one for groceries, for this and that. It wasn't easy because the first 3 months I wasn't getting paid. And that started like a domino effect, right? So it wasn't easy. Yeah, it wasn't easy. So some of you too, you could have went through a situation like that. And right now you may feel stuck financially and it's like, yo, you want to pick up and leave. You want to leave. I feel like those that I'm speaking to, you want to leave. You want to go. You want to travel. Go somewhere where it's your people, right? Where it's your people. Eight of Wands. You want to go. Eight of Wands was peaking. And it's just been difficult. The Star. The World. You want to be seen. You want to be recognized. You want to go visit places. You want to be with people. You don't want to be trapped. And I feel like you guys are some of you could be in the same situation as I, feeling trapped. Feeling trapped even in the own proximity of your own neighborhood. In your own apartment. Even though you're grateful for the roof that you have over your head. I have much material. I'm grateful for it all. But am I happy in here? Hell no. I want to be gone from here. I want to be on land. And some of you too, you probably try to express this to family too. They don't get it. They don't get it. The Eight of Swords, and it turns into a conflict. Three of Swords, and it turns into a conflict where you're then like, you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. You're leaving me at Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and it's like some of them could just ignore you basically. Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords. And I feel like those that I'm speaking to, it's like you've come a long way. Yep, you hear the owl outside? You probably can't hear it, but the owl's outside. You've come a long way. The ancestors even said so. You've come a long way. And you got demands of the ancestors too. I need to go. Help me to find a way. And it's like, you're not the type to rely on nobody. Nobody. You don't rely on nobody. You don't ask nobody for help. But unfortunately, whoever I'm talking to, you went through some rough things. You went through some rough things. And when people don't know how much you've went through, even non-spiritually, spiritually, and then they try to project and wish harm, even, with whatever you're doing, like for me, right? They don't know the shit and pain you've endured, spiritually and non-spiritually, but everything is spiritual. They don't know. They don't know the battles you fought. They just see you, the presence of you right now. They don't know what you went through. That's why they say don't ever try to press somebody that you don't know. Don't ever judge a book by its cover. Because the Lord keeps people a certain way as a hidden one, right? The Lord keeps people. If you know you are someone who easily feels other people's emotions, take a moment and notice if what you're feeling is yours or is it someone else's. Release what isn't serving your highest good. And I was dealing with that too. Like energies wanting to be around me and it's their energy, projection. And I'm like, yo, it's not me. This is not me. I don't feel this way. This is someone that's trying to get close to me. This is their energy. Time to find yourself. And you guys could have been dealing with that. Okay? You aren't done. You are just getting started. You aren't done. You're just getting started. You aren't done. You're just getting started. All right? So I hope this helps. I have to upload the rest of these videos on YouTube. I really do. But listen, guys. I ain't trying to... Listen, everything gonna be well. Just take your time with everything. And this world is a bitter place. This world is a bitter place. It's a bitter place. And if you don't have spirituality, you will lose yourself out there. If you're not connected to your spirit. And don't do good for yourself inside. To clean yourself. To not drink. To not take drugs. To eat right. You're going to lose yourself. And then you're not going to be happy. So please, all of you. I say this from the bottom of my heart, man. Start taking care of yourself. And I say this just in case. And if you aren't. Because I tend to feel a lot of people's energies in the collective. Especially being on TikTok. I feel people's shadow parts of themselves that I've already worked through. But then it gets projected onto me. And I'm like, back up. Okay? Salam alaikum, alaikum salam. We'll talk to you guys soon.